Okay, so we're having a new video here and we're at Box Hill. We're going to be walking along this a short path in a second, and I'll show you why this is called Box Hill. Anyway, this is the beginning of Burford Meadow, and off we go. So the reason why Box Hill is named Box Hill is due to the box trees that are here. So the box trees are originally called, or their technical names are the Buxus sempervirens, which is basically an evergreen shrub or a small tree. Let's go see if we can find one. It's a beautiful day. So I'm unsure if this is actually one of them. It's an evergreen, so it possibly is, seeing as these are the only ones around here. Okay, so next I'm going to take you to the stepping stone. So hi. Okay, so this is the River Mole, and the stepping stones are further down there, which we're going to go and visit. However, here is a footbridge that was put in place in 1992. I don't know if you can read that. It's basically covering where the original footbridge was that was erected to those that fell during the Second World War. Okay, so just going to pause because there's other people around now. When we do get to the stepping stones, they were used to what some people have thought were used as a crossing to get into an orchard. So whoever owned land can't remember their name now, would have their, I suppose, estate on one side and an orchard on the other, and to cross they would use the stepping stones. I think that the stepping stones were actually removed during the Second World War for easy passage. Ah. There are quite a few people here, so looks cool, doesn't it? So here are the stepping stones. There are people crossing. So now that some people are away, stepping stones were first recorded in 1841, and like I mentioned earlier, they were probably instilled as a way to cross from estate to orchard. Stones were replaced in 1946, and Prime Minister Clement Attlee attended the opening ceremony. So, and as you can see, the stepping stones are quite a thoroughfare. So I forgot to mention that Box Hill is actually on the North Downs, and much like the first video that was shot, that we did, well, Box Hill is on the Surrey Hills and is considered an area of outstanding beauty. So we're now going to go up a steep incline which curves around, and when there's no one else around I will film some more. So we got up the first half, so there's too much waiting around for people. So I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but human activity around this hill is dated all the way back down to, or back to the Bronze Age. Just loving the dappled colours.
Hmm?
Just saying that I'm loving the dappled colours. Camera's really good on here. What do you think?
That's good.
And the steps go on and on and on. No, just filming this part. Joe. No, I don't mind being in there. So it's super steep and we're still going up. Oh. But it's all going to be worth it. Go on then, Joe. I'm filming. Power it up then. Power it up the stairs. So, next set of stairs. Here we go. Do you remember this part? This is where you cut your lip. What do you think, Joe?
What?
What do you think about your walk so far?
Tiring.
There we go, it's officially tiring. So we've taken a small detour. Just walked up steps, come through that gate into bright sunshine. If you can see down there, looks like a football field. now we're heading back into Narnia, it seems. So we just walked up those parts before going to sit through the gate and in the sun. Okay, so one of the places that I wanted to hit, we finally found. This is a gravestone, believe it or not. And this chap here decided that he wanted to be buried upside down, head downwards. So this is the grave of Peter Le Bellier. Pete was born in 1725, joined the army in 1739 at the ripe old age of 14, and by 1760 was a major. He moved to Box Hill in his 60s and started to become more and more eccentric. He died on 6th of June 1800, and was buried head down. People say that it's because he turned around and said that the world was topsy-turvy, and so that when it turned the right way up, he would be standing upright. There is said to be in one of his journals that he left that there was one of the disciples of Jesus who was buried, who was crucified upside down, and so he wanted to be buried that way as well. It's interesting to note that it's written that, sorry, more people. It's written that suicides and assassins were often buried upside down as a final punishment from the church. Jonathan Swift, who wrote Gulliver's Travels, had written that the Lilliputians would also bury their dead heads directly downward. The Lilliputians buried their dead heads directly downward, so that when their world, which was flat, turned upside down at their resurrection, they should be found standing upright. When he was actually buried, a lot of people came to see the burying or the burial, including local gentry. Yeah, let's carry on. come over here.
Or shadows?
Come and step to me. You can see our shadow here, here and here, and then our shadow further over there. How awesome is that? Wow. Okay, so basically where that roundabout is just down there, don't know if you can see that, is pretty much where we started from. So we've done a circuit route that's come all the way round the back down there, then up all those wonderful steep steps to come to where we are now. And we're going to end up at Riker's Cafe, which is a motorcycle hangout, mostly weekends, because they shut early on a Friday, I believe, or early-ish. Most bikers go to the Ace Cafe instead. Okay.
So earlier when we were at the bench,
Yeah.
when we were heading on left or right, I said, I think I've been upright.
Okay.
Yeah, you said that.
Possibly. I don't remember it though. Okay. I am filming.
And I remember.
That's where the car's coming down.
Yeah.
That's where we drove through.
Okay.
And it takes us up to the viewpoint. Carry on.
I remember last time I was here,
Uh-huh.
we were trying to call Stella because we got lost and her phone ran out of battery, so we couldn't call them. And it's a nice open field around here.
Yeah. It is lovely, isn't it? So, just so you know, have you ever heard of John Logie Baird?
Who?
John Logie Baird.
No.
Okay, he is the creator of the first working television, and he basically lived in one of the cottages around here, and that was in the 1920s to 30s. He sent the first streaming show, well not show, but something streaming from a camera to a TV in one of the in one of the I think it's hotels or taverns that are around here, pubs, I guess. It's beautiful, isn't it? And going with the flow, George Meredith, who was a poet and author, used to write. He'd come here and he'd write. He actually, I think, hired a cottage around here, and he was nominated for Nobel Prizes in literature 7 times. So, someone of interest there too. I'm sure that there have been others famous people that have come and lived around here, but those are the 2 that piqued my interest. There's a path further down there. It's lovely, isn't it? I wonder who lives in that house over there. Yeah?
Run down while holding the camera.
No, because that'd be me running down, then everyone seeing the camera flipping over.
Oh,
And negative. That
I'll
means
hold it when I
no.
run down.
Sorry?
I'll hold it when I run down.
Okay. If you break my camera. Off you go. Run.
Okay.
Move.
Oh no. Up there?
You're filming the floor.
I know, but
Okay, I'll take it back off you. Stop. Children, eh? So, take your jacket off then.
Huh?
Take your jacket off, I'll hold it. Do you want me to hold your glasses as well?
no.
Go on, give me your jacket. Joe, it's okay, you'll be fine.
Huh?
Mum's going to catch you. Give me your jacket. Give your jacket. Come on.
No.
Alright.
Figure it out for you.
Oh, I missed it.
How did you miss it?
Because I was watching where you was looking. Do it again.
No, it hurt.
Well, try not to hurt yourself, but do it again. You okay?
Run that side.
you both going to run?
No.
Yeah.
You run out.
Oh, no.
Careful, careful with her leg. Don't all both fall.
That's it? Yeah. Good. You want to come up and go that way then?
But it leads straight where we need to go. Maybe it's the easy way to get up here as well. Okay, be careful though, Joe. Sorry?
Next time we can go up there. And then...
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can have
good idea.
picnic over
What can we have? What was that?
there. Steaks.
Steaks. Nice. Come on, Tarzan. It is a busy road. So, like I said, we're at the back of Rikers, which is just over there. Okay, let's go. Quickly, quick! Oh my!
That size coming as well.
So, Rikers is over there. Unfortunately, it is closed. We did have something to eat there earlier. Bikers normally meet up over here and have a nice chat. Show off the bikes, and that's it for us. Okay, so we're just leaving Rikers now, and we're going to take you for a drive out the car park and up the hill. And Joe's being the cameraman for this. As you can see, we're in Dorking.
Mate, have you not said where we are?
Box Hill, which is in Dorking.
Okay.
And now we're going to go up a wonderful, picturesque road. Look at those wonderful colours. Checking out the trees.
Mhm.
And you're recording?
Yeah.
Great
Thanks.
stuff. So, one thing about Box Hill is the cyclists, and the cyclists have been riding up and down this hill since the 1800s. So it's not a new fad, it's something that has been happening for a long time. So the Box Hill was land around it was donated to the National Trust in 1915. I've forgotten the chap's name. I've got it written down. Basically, in 1913, the land around here was going to be sold, I believe, in parcels, due to them becoming, or the land becoming, unkempt. So the residents of Box Hill and the surrounding area spoke with this gentleman who was a financier, and he bought huge amounts of land. I've forgotten how many acres now. I'm not sure if it's 200 or so acres, and donated it. He bought it in 1913 and then donated it in 1950.
What does it campground?
So this is actually where we had the 2012 Olympics in the UK, didn't we?
Did we?
We did.
Okay.
And they actually rode up here
Not bikes.
on bicycles. So as you can see, loads of motorcyclists having a look around and slowing everything down. And this is what I used to do. You seen the view down there, Joe?
No, your window's too.
Too dirty?
Yep.
Okay. And it is very shiny outside. Very bright.
Yeah, lots of colours.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful?
Mhm.
Especially when the sun and the shadow contrast. Against each other, it's lovely. So in the late 1800s, they had 13 mobile, I think it's war stations based on Box Hill. 2 of them became permanent. There's one in this area here, which is the top, up around this area. There's one, and another one that still exists is on private land, so we can't actually go on there to find it. But I think that's going to be in another episode.
Now we're at the hill part of Box Hill, aren't we?
The hill part.
Yeah.
Huh?
Or the top of the hill.
V-dub. So yeah, there are 2 names for this: Viewpoint, and I've forgotten the other one. But the name of the chap who donated this is basically written on there. used to have a full set of Dainese leathers. Mine were white, blue and red though. Okay. And I think that's it for Box Hill for today. If you would like to... Oh, do you want to show the ride down from this end?
I don't mind.
Okay. There's Rocky. He was very happy with himself. I would be too if I could do that, I guess.
So there's nothing around here, is there?
There is. It's this little village.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we drove through it. So, this is a Smith & Weston, which has basically got an American style feel to the restaurant. In there, like holiday park homes. The tallest point, or the highest point of Box Hill is actually coming up. And I'll show you where that is. Because there's a shop that says, this is the highest point of Box Hill. I think this would be a nice place to live, apart from lots of old men in spandex riding their bicycles around. Especially when you want to get out in your car. Okay. Is it around here? A little bit further, I think.
And what's this area?
More like holiday homes. But like, you can actually live in these ones all year through.
These are just actual homes. So,
These are just actual homes. As you can see, cyclists.
so have we gone past the top? Or?
No, I think it's around here. Here, look, that's on there. Top of Box Hill, 735 foot. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Really holding up all the traffic behind us.
Oh yeah, all that traffic.
I don't think it's all right.
Okay, no, that's fine. So there you go, top of Box Hill.
So, it's freezing.
Right. Camera works now, Jay.
Hmm? Oh yeah, turn it off now.
No, these are nice beds here. So all you're getting is blood.